I'll be reacting to Rusty and Armor episode 3. Yay! I'll be starting my reaction from the minute and 30-second mark, and I'll start. Anyway, I'm watching it for Crunchyroll, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go. Honestly, at this point, I'm just reacting to the series to finish it off and just say that I finished this piece of shit. But who knows? Maybe episode 3 will be when it finally gets good. Well, my game, it's probably going to still be a piece of shit. Oh, and ain't nothing wrong with pouring your emotions on the sleeve and doing shit like that. I think it's just him because I'm honestly don't get the urge to sing whenever I'm showering or bathing or anything of that nature. I like this. At least it shows you how much of a good judge of character our main protag is at the very least. And that also explains it too. And that justifies why he brought them in. Ooh, boy. Yeah, it kind of was acting a little bit creepy, if you ask me. Oh. Well, honestly, the other kid wasn't that scary. The one going towards the boy was a little bit scary, but that's about it, though. Oh, yeah. Again, I'll give appreciation to the background art. It looks so beautiful. It feels like it could actually fit in as comic book background art, too. I actually like this about Protag. It shows you how sweet he is by making sure to even give a grave sites to the bandits too. I actually like this. It shows you his humanity and also his sense of ethics to be going as far as doing something like that. I mean, yeah, Bo might be a little bit naive, but I think it's also his kind-hearted nature too. That's just how he is in nature. I'm gonna assume that he's like that because he must have had a rough past. That's my guess. Because no one acts like that unless they had a really fucked up past. I'm just saying. I mean, some people might because some people are just naturally pessimistic, paranoia, but that blood does not look a good sign. Hooray! Yeah, black screens and flashing lights for action. I mean, he's getting a little bit of Suda's backstory at the very least. What's I mean, I know I should be taking this seriously. What type of animation is this, though? Because at the very least, if we're going to see him faint, at least show some animation with him sweating or something like that. And his body, at the very least, twitching and shaking before he collapses, for fuck's sake. And you know, his matches is pretty fucking accurate, too. He best be living up to those words. He sucks at drawing, though. You know, they get a joke out of me. That's one of the few legitimately decent bits in this trash episode. I ain't gonna lie. I'm assuming Mogoshi's friend's gonna suck at drawing too. Wait, he made that? No, he must have bought it from someone. Damn, not even for his friend? That's pretty fucked up. But no way he fucking drew that, though. He probably bought it from or found it from somewhere. Hook, line, and sinker. Oh no, he must have legitimately drawn it then. Holy shit, man. This guy's got a knack for drawing. I guess he wasn't bullshitting. I gotta admit, that was actually good. Now, that's the type of characterization that I like from the series. Yeah, but go this for this episode might actually be decent. Maybe. If it doesn't do anything to make it so far apart like all the other episodes, that is. But at least so far, episode 3 has been more tolerable than episodes 1 and 2. But that's probably because it's not focusing on action, though. I mean, at least they're decently rendering blood this time, to its credit. That's good. What the fuck is that? No, the acting's decent. It's just the way it's animated is bad looking. And Sudo's voice actor is not that good, actually. Because I'm noticing like his voice is kind of like he's sounding a bit off in some scenes. I wonder if it's also could be the voice director of the episode too. The thing is, there's some promises in life you won't be able to keep even if you really want to badly. Unfortunately. I mean, sometimes life don't give a shit about what you want, sadly. I'm actually surprised this fucker's not a runner, considering how athletic all the main characters in the series are. I'm actually surprised that Magoshi ain't sweating from all that running. It's just the scene would may be stronger if Mogoshi's butt actually had sweat in his body and his clothing were dripping wet, though. That would give the episode at least a little bit more grit to it. Here, this guy looks completely dry as if someone wiped all the sweat off his body, so to speak. And I'm not trying to be a dick. That's literally what the scene looks like. Oh. Okay, then. I mean, hey, at least they're using silhouette animation this time to hide their awkward CGI. So this series is getting better at hiding away its cheapness. Progression, I guess? Hooray! I'm going to assume that eventually he's going to run to a target that's going to make him completely uncomfortable, though. That's going to be my guess here, in this instance, anyway. Huh. Woo, boy. Yeah, okay, damn, Wataru's a bigger badass than I could have imagined. Oh, okay, excellent. Again, this would be so much better if they actually animated it better. It would have had more impact at the very least. And hey, I'm not going to blame him for hesitating pulling the trigger against Hotaru. I mean, Hotaru looks like a sweet man. Honestly, doesn't seem like the guy that would hurt anyone just for the fuck of it. Okay, this might actually be one of the most emotionally intense moments of the series. This doesn't suck right now. Oh my gosh! Roasted Armor has a scene that doesn't suck. That's a miracle. Does this make the series good? No, it fucking doesn't. But hey, it's just again like anything that could be emotionally powerful. It's just awkward when it looks like he's moving like a fucking robot or like a man about to like take a shit in his pants. And I like how it shows you how observant Hotaru is here too. And him knowing that his life could have been taken at any moment. Huh. Yeah, this makes it much more interesting now. Because it shows you that Suru isn't the guy that just takes orders just for the sake of taking orders. Damn. Holy shit. I mean, when he acts like that, I could see why he didn't want to take away Hotaru's life. Huh. Damn. Okay, I mean, that scene where Hotaru says that says a lot about him, where he's even lost track of the amount of bodies that he's ended in lives. Again, it's just a shame that it looks so awkward and all those freaking assassins show up, though. I like how he's asking him the tougher questions there. I mean, sometimes it's hard to see the truth unless it's pointing right in front of your face, unfortunately, in life. And hey, at least he realizes it now rather than later. And like when I mentioned the same mindset, they even have like the same facial expression with the eyes too. That actually makes his statement a lot more stronger here. Again, it's just a shame like all the action animation looks so fucking awkward though, because legitimately this is actually a good moment. And it feels like I'm watching a PowerPoint presentation. Like this is the first time where I feel Rusted Armor actually has a good script for its episode. But since the animation is so god awful abysmal, it's hard to feel excited because every action scene is done in a still shot. There's at least in episode 1, they made an attempt to have animation, even if the CGI was awkward. Here, it's like these fuckers aren't even trying anymore. It's like the animators, while working on this, dropped dead or something, and they're like, fuck it. You know? And that's a damn shame, too. Overall, I'm just saying. The thing is, though, Hotaru wants to survive with him, though. That's the big difference. I see he's going to force Hotaru into a position where Hotaro's not gonna believe this shit. Okay. And I think deep down, Hotaro knows why he's saying this. But that shows you about Tsururu, though. He's willing to lie to try to protect Hotaru. Because, well, he doesn't mean those words. And I like how the thing is, well, he doesn't want to live the life he's living. He wants to live a life with Tsuru. That's the thing about Hotaru. Again, this could be a cool moment, but again, black screens with flashing lights, that ain't gonna fucking cut it. Even if the script of the episode is legitimately good. I'm assuming whoever talks is going to be a lot of importance considering. I feel like his blade could break any moment with the way he's swinging that blade. Oh boy. I'm assuming our boys are going to be showing up to help out Hotaru and Tsuru, though. Because they wouldn't be giving us all that build up of them searching for the boys if that weren't the case. Oh, this dude must be on the fucking Matrix like shit to be able to dodge it just by slightly nudging his head. Damn! Okay, that was actually pretty fucking cool. I ain't gonna lie. Oh man. I gotta admit, Tsuru and Hotaro's mom feels like the most real thing in this series, though. But for this episode, I felt like none of these characters had any relationship, and this relationship feels really freaking authentic. I gotta give credit to the writing staff. Even though we usually see Hotaru as freaking mature, it is actually nice getting to see one of the few moments where he's actually acting like a kid his age. This is actually really nice. Right here. He honestly should, because Hotaru is such a freaking sweet kid. He deserves the best in the world, actually. I'm assuming everybody here is like, they're okay. I'd be shocked if they actually kill someone likable. What the fuck? Yo, they actually did it. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, this episode has fucking balls. Okay, I'll admit. This episode had balls. I didn't really think they'd have the balls to actually go through with getting him stabbed. Well, what the fuck is all I gotta say here? Well, anyways, y'all, if I had to rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being 9 to 10 being exceptional, I am definitely going to be giving this a 5 out of 10 for average, because despite the visuals being absolute dog shit with flashing lights, with black screens and things of that nature, the script in the episode was darn fucking good. And let me explain what I really loved about the episode. For once, they actually made me care about characters in the series. I cared about Tsuru and Hotaru seeing their sad backdrops. I thought they were legitimately good characters. I was shocked. I was like, whoa. they actually wrote something decent in this piece of shit series. So I gotta really give credit where credit's due in this episode. And that wasn't the only thing I also really liked about this episode, too. Okay, now it's back. I honestly don't care about this shit here. Hooray! I'm just going to continue talking about my thoughts on this episode while watching them eat shit. Because this shit doesn't interest me. So I'll just give my overview while this shit's going on. So that's what I liked about this episode. It felt like there was emotional power, and there was stakes too, because, well, Taro being stabbed, I wasn't expecting them to actually do that to a likable character, so now it adds emotional stakes if Otaru dies. So I'll give credit for the episode being ballsy. From a character standpoint, I like it how Suru tries to reform his life by helping Otaru because he sees how Otaru is similar to him, and how Otaru wants to go to Suru because they're both similar. I like that. It makes the bond stronger. I like how they explain why Magochi accepts people easily because he was helped out when he was a stranger and things of that nature. So the characterization in this episode was great. Obviously, you know my thoughts on the visuals. Dog shit. And this is the worst looking episode of the series. The voice acting sometimes was a bit weak when it came to Surudu's voice actor. But despite all those kinks, though, I gotta say, the episode was still good enough where if I had to rate on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being initial, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, I still gotta give it overall 5 out of 10 for average because the episode honestly deserved it overall, actually. Just saying, you know? I gotta admit, I like the hardcore sounding music here. And honestly, nothing interesting about the live action segments. It continues sucking like always. I'm like, don't give a fuck. But yeah, overall, I gotta admit, the episode was damn decent. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. Love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more because I'm definitely reacting to the next episode. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching my video and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.